Hello, it's Lion here with Hobbies and Man once again, and today we're going to be doing another manga first impression review. Today we're going to be looking at Altair or Altair, A Record of Battles. This is written by Kotono Kato. It's published by Kodansha. I think it's only available digitally, and that's how I have it. I got this in a Bookwalker sale. At the same time, I got Blue Period, which I just reviewed earlier. And I'm very happy with this book. I definitely want to read more of it. And yeah, the demographic here is shonen. The genres are just historical fiction and I guess like action, political thriller type stuff. It definitely has that kind of vibe. But primarily it is a historical fiction. It does have an adaptation. It was made by MAPPA a few years ago. And it's available on Amazon according to Wikipedia. I'm not sure if that's correct. I didn't actually check Amazon, although I should have. But it probably is on Amazon to view if you're interested. And the premise here is basically that we follow this young general. He seems to be about 18, maybe. His name is Mahmoud Turil, and he is a general of this country called Turkey. Now, Turkey is actually Turkey, but in this story, it doesn't seem to be actual, like, real life. It seems to be a secondary world where there's this place that is heavily inspired by Turkey, and so that is this fictional, fantastical version of Turkey, which in the book is called Turkey, right? So it is what it is. And there's also this empire called the Balt-Rain Empire, so it's like Balt as in Baltic, and then or Baltirian, I think is what it was supposed to be, and then Rain as in like the River Rhine, or like the area in France. I don't remember, but it seems to be some sort of like combined like France and Holy Roman Empire type thing going on there. There's also these people called the Arabas, or Arabic people, who are these kind of traveling nomadic people that go around, and specifically they're part of, they're like a neutral third party that kind of ends up happening to cross paths between the Balt-Rain Empire and the Turkey Ottoman Kingdom. And it's really interesting how it's all set up. I really liked it. I grew up around a lot of Turkish people, and I went to Turkey a few times growing up. I actually also learned Turkish. The few times that I went to Turkey were because of this like cultural exchange program thing, where you would spend a month in Turkey kind of learning Turkish. So it's been like 8 or 9 years since I actually ever spoke Turkish to anyone. But back in the day, I was pretty good at it. And I went to a lot of places in Turkey. So I was actually pretty interested right off the bat with this. And it was really, really cool. So the actual story behind this is that these two kingdoms, the Turkey and Ottoman Kingdom is a small place, and the Balt-Rain Kingdom is a giant place. I think they're 4 times as big in terms of army size, so that's a pretty meaningful thing. And there's this one guy in the Balt-Rain Empire called Vigicor Luis or something like that, or his name is Louis, and he is one of the people that kind of lives near the border, and he's always interested in trying to take over the empire, and he actually does things behind the king's back in order to try to incite war so that they can go on this kind of like expansionist, conquest kind of thing. And Mahmoud specifically has to actually end up kind of dealing with all of these little crazy plots that are kind of bringing instability to his kingdom, right? And so he kind of has to do this quite a few times, and in this story we actually see 2 times that it happens, and it seems like it's going to slowly scale up to be a very meaningful kind of large confrontation, and is a very, very good story. I really, really liked it. I definitely want to collect more of it. However, it kind of sucks that it's digital only, and that it's not actually like something I can read on a subscription service. So that kind of sucks, because I don't really love reading digitally, even though I do it a lot. I also just don't really like the idea of having like digital books that I don't really own because I can't really download them off Bookwalker. At least I don't know how to. And so if Bookwalker ever decides to remove my account, I lose all of those books and all of that money that I spent on them, right? So I don't know. I'm not necessarily sure I want to buy it on Bookwalker because it's like a very long series. I think it's 25 volumes right now, and it's still going on. So I'm not sure I want to commit to something like that. But I also just really, really like this story, and I would really like to collect it and have it physically. So I don't know. I'm kind of stuck on what to do here, but I definitely want to read more. Next time there's a sale and there happens to be volumes of Altair Record of Battles, I will definitely pick up more of them because it was very, very enjoyable. It kind of spoke to me on a lot of different levels. I really enjoyed it because it had connections to Turkey and kind of Middle Eastern culture, which I find kind of interesting. And it also had very beautiful art style. It's very cool. It doesn't have that kind of like same art style as, you know, like a Bride Story or anything like that. It's a lot more stylized, but it's very cool and it looks really, really good. The character designs are all very compelling and interesting and very different from each other, which is really cool. And the kind of plot line seems very interesting and very compelling as well. So lots of stuff here to like, and a lot of it ticks off a lot of my boxes, so I'm very happy to have read this. And that's all I have to say about Altair, A Record of Battle. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below. Let me know what you thought. And thank you guys very much for watching. See you guys later.